So for requirement 5, we're asked to, for manufacturing overhead, compute the total variance, the flexible budget variance, and the production variance. So first of all, the total variance, we have the 878, so that is your variable overhead, and the 930, that is your fixed. So your actual overhead cost, fixed and variable, is 1,808,220. The standard overhead allocated to actual production, and you'll recall we've already calculated the predetermined rate, overhead rate, is $4 in variable overhead costs. So you have $800 and 200,000 parts. So it's $4 a part for variable. And for your fixed, you have fixed cost 900,000 divided by your 200,000 parts, $450 a part. So here the predetermined rate is based on, of course, your estimated variable, your estimated fixed, and divide that by your estimated number of parts that you're going to be needing. So you add both of these together and your total is $850 per part. So that's where this information comes from here, the standard allocated to actual production. So the total overhead variance that we're looking to explain is good in that it's favorable. So you had anticipated your overhead to be $1,870,000, whereas it came in lower than that, 1,808. So you have a favorable variance of 61,780. So now what you want to do is you want to get further information, so you want to drill down and find out more information about what really makes up that 61,780. So here it's made up of your flexible budget variance, so you have your actual cost, which is given to you in the table. Then your flexible budget overhead cost, and you've already calculated this in requirement 2. So of that variance, the total variance of 61,780, you actually had an unfavorable component which related to cost. So the cost was actually higher than you had expected by 28,220. Now, the volume variance, that accounts for a favorable outcome here. You had a variance here of $90,000, which is favorable. And again, you're just using the information of your flexible budget overhead. And so this information is from here. And the 1870 from here. So the difference is $90,000. So it's $90,000 because you actually had a greater number of units than you had, or parts than you had predicted. So you have a favorable $90,000 less an unfavorable $28,220. So that is a further breakdown of the total variance into how much of it relates to the cost of the inputs and how much relates to the volume. So that concludes section or requirement 5 of 10-66.